First, let's check in with my buddy Anderson joining us from Gaza. There he is. Hey. How's it going over there, Anderson? You hanging in there, dude?
This is what happens. I leave for a couple of days. And it's like a Real Housewives reunion over there.
That's
What's
right.
going on?
That's right.
Let's hope not.
Anderson, we were all so freaked out at the video of you dodging the incoming. I think we have the video here, do we? Let's see it.
We know 10 members of one family. Also, 2 media centers built. Whoa.
You have good reflexes. You have really good reflexes.
Yeah, well, I've been a coward my entire life, so I've gotten used to ducking and running.
Quite the opposite. Kyle and I were just talking before we went on about these Twitter feuds. We're obsessed.
Oh, my, and here you are risking your life to fill all of us in on what's going on over there. And I mean, are there really haters? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, people are hating at you.
They're not getting what you're doing. It's unbelievable.
On Twitter, and you're fighting back.
Well, you know, it's interesting. Last night, you know, you spend hours in the bureau doing live shots and out reporting, and then there's a lot of downtime where you're in between live shots, you're waiting for something to happen, and so I spend a lot of time just on Twitter reading people's tweets, responding to people, and most of them are really nice, and I try to respond to as many people as I can. But every now and then, somebody tweets something which is so inaccurate, and I understand. I mean, the problem with reporting in this region is that, you know, the divisions are so clear, and people's minds are made up very firmly. And so if they see you even reporting from Gaza City, some people will say, well, why aren't you in Israel? You should be reporting in Israel. And I spent a lot of time in Israel reporting in Israel, and we have a lot of folks over there, but I can't be everywhere at once. Or someone, you know, if I tweet something about like an outgoing rocket firing toward Israel, they'll say that I'm pro-Israeli. If I tweet about a bomb blast here that killed people in Gaza City, they'll say I'm pro-Hamas. So it's a very difficult situation, and on Twitter it's very easy for people to kind of make ridiculous claims. So yeah, I've started sort of tweeting back. Last night I'd been up for many, many hours, so I think I maybe got a little mean.
Well, there was specifically, there was a woman named Pamela Weiss who you said maybe you should spend less time tweeting about coconut flan and more time actually following the news. I enjoyed that. I was like, yes.
Well, what I find myself doing, because I get obsessed with somebody who says something to me that's completely inaccurate, like they'll say like, oh, you never report about stuff that's happening in Israel, which is just not true. So then I'll read their tweet history to see what they've been tweeting about.
Yeah.
And she happened to be tweeting a lot about coconut flan. And so I just suggested that maybe she should spend less time focusing on coconut flan and more time watching the news, because then she would be able to say accurately about my reporting.
That was fantastic.
Nothing against coconut flan. And I'm sure she's a very nice person, and I kind of felt bad, to be honest.